What's going on, guys? Caleb here, Caleb's Property Maintenance. Thank you as always for coming back for yet another episode. I know it has been a little bit of time since I've done one. I'll be totally honest with you guys, I've been sick. I'm still not quite over it, but obviously I don't want to be coughing in the video every 2 seconds and just sounding horrible. So hopefully you guys bear with me, and I'm still not even at 100% yet, but I just did not want to miss this opportunity to film this, what I'm about to do right now. So without further ado, let's play the intro and let's get right into it.
Caleb.
Alright guys, so as you can see behind me, I'm here at my church, and we're going to be throwing down some crabgrass pre-emergent today. I actually went to my local garden center, Primex Garden Center in Glenside, for those of you guys that are in the area, and picked up this Lebanon Prodiamine 0.38%, 1804. So it contains some fertilizer. Each one of those bags should cover approximately 12,000 square feet. So that should work out really nicely. Church's property here is 20,000 square feet, so it is pretty massive, pretty big, as you guys can see. Then it wraps all the way around a little bit right to there, and then there is a little section over there on the other side of the approach, a little bit right there by the shed. We're going to be getting to spreading this. How I tackle this yard, this big part right here, is I literally go the narrow way, which is sideways across there. That way it's easier for me to throw back to the wheel marks of the previous pass. For those of you guys that don't know, that's literally what you do is when you're fertilizing with granular, is you just throw back to the wheel marks of the previous pass. It's not hard to do, but you do have to pay attention, and you also need to be walking at a brisk walk, not a run, but definitely not a slow walk either. So those are the 2 tips I have for you guys today. I'm gonna start up at the front, and I'll catch up with you guys here once we get closer down in here. All right. Also guys, if I read the bag here for the Earthway rotary, it says spreader setting number 16, so that's what I'm going to be using. Now let's do this. As you can probably tell, guys, this lawn gets quite a bit of abuse. People park on it for Sunday morning services, and gets pretty trodden down underfoot of men, if you know what I mean. So my only other question would be, is you can kind of see those lighter areas scattered throughout. I'll go up close for you, but I mean, you can see it's pretty trodden bad. But let's see, if we look here up close, we can see that this is some type of nasty weed. I have no clue what it is. It's around this area. When it does eventually green up, it turns a bluish green color, and also when you mow it, I can't think of a way to describe it, but this is my best description. It's kind of like cutting an afro. Just to be totally honest, that's kind of what it looks like after you mow it. So if you guys know what that weed is or how to kill that, I've applied a couple different liquids on this lawn, and it's knocked out a lot of the broadleaf weeds compared to what they used to have, but it hasn't been able to knock that out. So, and it's actually taking over, and I don't want that, obviously. So if you guys know what that is or how to get rid of it, I did pull some up in my own yard because I have a little bit in the backyard, and it appeared that it was actually Rhizonomus and Stalinus. So I don't know if it's a southern, I don't think so, because it's not like Zoysia, and it's not like Bahia grass and all those. So I don't know what it is. So if you guys know or have somebody that you could share this video with that does know, if you guys could just let me know somehow, that would be really awesome. I really do appreciate it. I just got to wrap up this little section by the shed, and we'll be out of here. I'll give you guys some final thoughts. I got a great question. While I'm doing that, you guys be thinking, what is the main difference between Prodiamine and Dimension? You guys muse on that. I'll finish spreading this. We'll come back, talk it over, and we'll wrap it up. All right, guys, catch you in a minute. And just like that, guys, we are back. Knock that little section out. Okay, do you guys know what is the difference between Dimension and Prodiamine? Those are the two main granular crabgrass pre-emergents. Do you guys know what the difference between the two is? Well, when I was actually picking up this product, I'm sure that Alan Hain and those guys have discussed what the difference is, but I had forgotten, and so I needed a refresher. And so at Primex, where I got this stuff, the lady was nice enough to share with me the difference between the two. And the only difference between Prodiamine and Dimension is Prodiamine is good if you hit the optimum crabgrass pre-emergent window, when all the forsythias are in bloom. That is a good litmus, a good test to know when the optimum time is for the crabgrass pre-emergent. If you miss that window and all the blooms have fallen off the forsythia, well, then Dimension would be your one, but you still may not even get it all, and you may have to move over to a liquid product to knock out the baby crabgrass that have unfortunately germinated. So that's the only real difference between the two, according to what they said. It's kind of funny because, you know, D in the alphabet comes before P, but it's just, remember, it's the reverse of that. So Prodiamine, then Dimension. So that's it for this one, guys. I'm gonna blow off the hard surfaces here, and we will be out of here. Thank you so much for watching this short video. Hopefully I can fully get over this sickness, whatever I do have, and start cranking out the videos for you guys. On a little side note, unfortunately I finished probably about 90%, for sure 90% of my spring cleanups, so I didn't unfortunately get any footage of that because I have been sick, and so I didn't want to record, obviously, but I have been working the entire time I've been sick, just because I have to, and just because that's the customers are expecting. We had a little bit of an early spring this year, so I had to get out there, and it's actually good because I feel like I'm ahead of the curve, so this is great. So alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Take care, don't work too hard like me, and have a good rest of your day.